Long ago, in a village tucked deep in the green folds of the hills, there lived a young girl named Anaya. She was the only child of her parents, and they loved her more than life itself. Anaya grew up surrounded by the murmuring river, the rustling bamboo groves, and the songs of the forest. Her heart was kind, her manners gentle, and everyone in the village admired her sweetness and beauty. One afternoon, Anaya's mother set out to fish by the river. Hours passed, but her basket remained empty. The sun was setting, and she grew restless, ashamed to return home without any catch. In a moment of despair, she cried aloud toward the river. "O mighty River Spirit, bless me with fish today, and I swear I shall offer you my beloved daughter in return." The moment the words escaped her lips, the waters shimmered, and her nets filled miraculously with writhing silver fish. Grinning with joy, she rushed home, the desperate vow already forgotten. That evening, the family feasted joyously, laughter filling their little bamboo hut. Full and content, Anaya drifted into a peaceful sleep under the stars. But deep in the night, a presence stirred her awake. Standing at her doorway was a young man, strikingly handsome, with eyes like the river under moonlight. Though startled, Anaya felt no fear. His gentle voice and warm smile calmed her heart. Night after night, the mysterious young man returned. Each visit deepened their connection until one evening, he knelt before her and whispered, "Will you marry me, Anaya?" Blushing with happiness, Anaya nodded. She had fallen deeply in love. Yet, part of her heart wondered, why did he vanish before dawn? Why did he never show himself under the sun? Burdened by questions, Anaya sought her father's wisdom. Listening intently, her father finally said, "My child, tonight tie a fine thread to his clothing. Follow it to discover his secret." That night, as her lover prepared to leave, Anaya carefully attached a silk thread to the hem of his robe. Cloaked in the shadows, she followed him quietly. The path wound through thickets, across fields, and finally led to a deep, still lake. Anaya watched, heart pounding, as her beloved walked straight into the water, and vanished beneath the surface without even a ripple. Terrified and confused, she raced home and tearfully told her father what she had witnessed. Her father's face darkened with anger. Gathering the village men, they rushed to the lake, torches blazing against the night sky. They scoured the banks but found no man, only a dark, shadowy shape at the bottom of the lake. It was then that Anaya's mother gasped in horror. Her memory, clouded by time, came rushing back, the desperate promise she had made to the river. Weeping, she confessed her vow to the whole village. Anaya's heart broke into pieces. Her beloved was no ordinary man. He was the river spirit, come to claim what was promised. That night, the spirit returned as usual. With trembling hands, Anaya faced him. "I cannot marry you," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. "Please, you must leave." The spirit's face twisted in rage. His gentle voice turned into a thunderous roar. "If you refuse me, I shall bring ruin upon you all," he thundered. Then, he disappeared into the night like a gust of wind. Soon after, dark clouds gathered above the village. A furious storm broke loose. Rain poured down endlessly. The river swelled into a monstrous beast, swallowing everything in its path. The villagers screamed as water flooded their homes, swept away their fields, and drowned their livestock. Grabbing what little they could carry, they fled up the hills, shivering and praying as the water chased them higher and higher. The sound of the flood was a haunting melody, a mournful, repetitive hum that echoed through the submerged village. Fear turned to fury as they cursed Anaya's mother for breaking her word to the river spirit. Realizing there was no other way to appease the spirit's wrath, Anaya's mother made the most heart-wrenching decision of her life. Whispering prayers under her breath, she gently pushed Anaya into the raging river. The moment Anaya touched the waters, the flood began to recede. The rains lightened, and slowly the river calmed. When the sun finally rose, the villagers ventured down to the ruins of their home. By the riverbank, they found something astonishing. 2 large fish, one of which bore the face and hair of a human woman. Anaya had transformed into a mermaid. Time passed. In the hidden depths of the river, Anaya gave birth to a tiny fish, her child with a spirit. One day, longing for her human family, she decided to visit them, carefully tucking her baby away in a secret nook. But when she returned, her heart broke into 1,000 pieces. Her baby was gone. Frantic, she searched everywhere. It was then she learned the terrible truth. Her relatives, mistaking the little fish for an offering from the river, had eaten it. Tears streaming down her face, Anaya begged them if anything remained. Fortunately, they had kept a single tiny bone. With all the love and magic left in her, Anaya transformed the bone back into her tiny fish child and returned sorrowfully to her watery home. When her spirit partner asked why the baby seemed weak, Anaya whispered that their child had been saddened by the grief of its human uncle. For among her people, to bring sorrow upon an uncle was to invite misfortune. Thus, a special fish, Mong, came to be known among the villagers. It was said to have once been human, and from that day on, no one dared eat it. Today, in a quiet corner of the hills, a memorial stone still stands by the river, a silent testament to Anaya's love, sacrifice, and the heavy price of broken promises. Thank you for watching. Please do well to subscribe to Whispering Hills to discover more timeless tales and ancient legends. See you in the next video.